What's goody, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another video. Just sitting in a Honda trying to get this back in. So like I said, all you have to do is literally slide it in. Let me get this plug out the way. Just slide it in, boom, it's in. This is our new blinker selector. Don't forget to plug your cords in. I'll get this cord in real quick. Come on now. Always wants to fight me when I have the camera out. Let's use the other hand. Come on, let's get in there. Boom. And you just plug this side back up as well. Boom. And the top one. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Sorry about the music in the background, man. Some guy's like blasting his music right next to us, but got our blinker selector on and our blinker. So got that done. We could put these pieces back on because, like I said, I'm not going to replace the dash until probably after streetcar takeover. So put everything back together. That way, we'll still have a dash for now. Where's the bottom piece at? So we put this bottom plate on. Goes like this. This then come down. It goes like this. You put it in the hole. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, well, we put this on just like this. Just in there. For my horn, I gotta hook that up as well. But come on now, this thing's fighting me. All right, so it comes up here. Boom. Piece at the top. I'm trying to do all this with one hand so I can show you. Now, let me put this together. I'll show you. All right, so now after we put the screws back, everything is in. That's literally how it sit. And then we'll take our car. Then we'll take our steering wheel and we'll try to connect it. It's like all lopsided right now, but everything's connected. That's how it's gonna sit. So now what we can do, we can put our intake on. Our intake, we put that on. I bought the RTV and everything that's supposed to go on that. So we can actually get that on today officially. I don't have nothing else to do underneath the car, so let's get that on. And then take the steering wheel off. Get that on, and then we have nothing else as far as like the motor to do except put all the piping and everything together. I want to throw this 4-inch in the car, but what I'm thinking is leave the 3-inch in and see if Brett says this is too small. If Brett tells me it's too small, we'll throw the 4-inch in. Right now, let's put RTV around the coolant port of our gasket. Oh, and then we also have to clean this up. So let me clean this up, and then we'll start to put the stuff on the gasket and everything. This guy over here jamming though, I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, we gotta talk over the music because we ain't trying to get monetized, but we are starting to melt our heat shrink connectors. So I melted all the ones for the injector, the one for the water plug, and then the oil temperature. I'm gonna melt this one as well. Once we chop it and get it all ready to go, I'm gonna pop it on, and then we should be done with the whole bottom end of the car. I mean, when I say bottom end, I mean like all the wiring stuff down here. Then we'll be able to get the gasket on, then the manifold, and get that on. And then I still do have to clean this up. I still haven't cleaned this up. I started burning that before I cleaned it up, but let me get done finishing melting those. Do one thing at a time. Get the razors, clean this off. We'll put the RTV, got the gray RTV here. Gray RTV, we'll put that a little, like I said, a little bead around here and on both sides. And then we'll mount that up to the car. So yeah, so I cleaned up the surface as much as possible without scratching it up. But yeah, I cleaned it up. Hit it with some brake clean and a rag real quick to get like the little black marks off. But most of this is already done. It's already clean. So let's put this RTV on and get this on. All right, so Music Man left. He gave me 2 waters. I really appreciate that for real, but we got the intake on, as you can see. Next, we're gonna throw the fuel rail on, test out the fuel rail, see if the lines that we got cut are perfect for it. Like I said, I still have to cut this one. That's why it's all the way out here. I have to cut this one so we can, oh, is it under all the wires? So we can put our E85 sensor into that one. But everything else is all bolted down. Let's get the fuel rail on real quick. All right, so I got the fuel rail on with the fuel regulator in the clocked in the right position. I've got all the injectors in. Like I said, next thing I have to do is cut this hose right here, which is stuck under all the wires. I'll pull it back out. But yeah, next thing I have to do is cut this hose so I can put the E85 sensor in. I already have the sensor in. Just got to plug it up. I do need another one of these because like the guy that sold me the fuel rail was wrapping it in white tape. I don't want to reuse this, and it's a 6AN as well, so it won't fit in our 8AN feed. So we're gonna get a new one of those from Yearwood, and then start plugging in all our stuff for our throttle body and stuff like that. Other than that, all this stuff is literally looking good, man. It's really looking really good. So let's get all this stuff plugged in and get our hoses all ready to get cut and stuff like that. So all right, so I got everything plugged up, got most of the hoses running where they need to go except this one right here and this plug right here. So let me put this plug in. It's for the coolant temp, and then we put this hose on for our heater core. Get on there. Try and get it on there. Alright, so now we can just get our clamp, our pliers, and push that on real quick. Well, everything's plugged up. Most of these wires go into stuff that I gotta add into the car later. All these plugs here are plugged up. Most of the hoses are clamped on already, like this one. That back one needs another hose, another clamp. And then we have one more hose going to the idle, what is it? Idle, I forgot what it's called. Whatever, IAT, I think that's what it controls the throttle. I need another hose going to that. So most of everything is done. I'm just going over, double checking all my bolts, make sure everything is tightened up. And then we're going to now install our extended wheel lugs, because those came in, into our hubs. And what I did is I got a big socket, put it underneath, and I got another socket where I'm gonna drop the lug into the hole, give it a tap with the hammer, and then we're gonna tighten it on with the lug nut, with the actual lug nuts. So let me get this all set. All right, so we got everything back bolted up. We're gonna throw the wheel on so that way the wheel can get put on there. Let's pick all these nuts and bolts and stuff up. Cap bar locked tight. Get all the stuff out the way. All right, let's put our wheel on real quick. The fronts are on. Now we have to do this side, knock that side out, and we'll be able to drop the car onto its own body weight, figure out our height that we want to set the car at, and then once we get done with the fuel system, we'll be able to start her up. Just a little bit more stuff we got to knock out. We still got to wire up the fuel pump, cut the hose. Like I said, intake and all that stuff is on now, so all we have to do is get mounting material for the fan to the radiator. Just slide that in, pop that in. We need oil, trans oil, coolant, diff oil, and this thing will be ready to go, man. Everything looks good. Looks exactly how it was before. If you watch my old videos, you'll see it looks exactly how it did before, except the mounts are newer. So let's get done with this one side so we can see how the car looks when it's on its own weight. look kind of beefy. But I think this right here will be a good ride height, as long as this doesn't bounce and touch. That should be a good ride height. So the rear might be all right. It's the front that we're having a problem with. I might want to fender roll this though. Borrow somebody's fender roller to roll that, because that can slice into the tire. If not, I'm gonna have to raise at least half a quarter of an inch. But the front has to be raised. We officially got the rears and the fronts on. Do need a wheel alignment right now. As you can see, the wheels like all cock, but we do have it on though. It looks crazy. That looks insane. So all we have to do is finish the fuel system, take it to my boy Josh so he can weld in the diff. Weld in the diff. As far as the fuel tank, I found a solution my boy Derek normally does with his cars. He puts spacers. I bought spacers. I wasn't gonna go with the spacers, but I think I'm just gonna save some money and go with the spacers that we bought. So it'll raise it up, and it'll also like hold it in position too. So I might just go with this option. We are gonna relocate the battery. I'm not gonna do that now, but I'm gonna do that probably when we come back from Streetcar Takeover. Relocate it to right here. I gotta get a battery bracket box and then all the wirings and all that. So we are gonna do that as well. But man, these tires poke out. I think I should maybe went with the 205. They poke out. Like the fronts, I want to be a 225, but the rears I kind of didn't want poking out. I wanted it flush with the car, but it won't hurt. It won't hurt. Well, if it's not slicing into the tire, it won't hurt. But it does look super aggressive now. Can't wait to get a wheel alignment, take it to Keith's to get a wheel alignment. But man, we almost done, man. Just a little bit more things, like a little bit of things. We bought a new catch can. It's over there. The K motor catch can. We're gonna get rid of this one. I was trying to make a bracket for that one, so that way we can be able to hang that one like we did to this one. Should be fairly easy. You know, I mean, I can get stuff done. Tomorrow we got to go up to Southwest so we can get the drive shaft all put together. I think tomorrow we should throw in the oil, the transmission oil, and the diff oil, and then mount the diff in, and then get it over to Josh and have him actually physically weld it in. Because we can't keep rolling it around without having something in the wheels. So we gotta try to figure something out for that. But it's almost done, man. Like I said, just the fuel system now. Put the stuff in the front back together. This thing will fire right up. I just need the radiator, like I said. The tubings. And that's it for the front, honestly. And the catch can and the battery. That's it. I still gotta clock my turbo. But we almost done with the front. Oh man, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm really fucking tired. So I'll catch you on the next video. Y'all have a great day. And don't forget about the giveaway that we got going on right now. If you ain't seen it, the video will be right here. Go check out that video for the giveaway. We're giving out a torque wrench. I know some of y'all might have one, but it's a free torque wrench. I spent my money, you didn't have to, so just follow the instructions and you probably win it, you know. So I'm gonna wait till we have 15 people for it, and then I'll do like a little scramble and give it away. So like I said, the more chances that you do it, the more chances you do it, the more times you've entered, shall I say. When I catch on another one, man, I'm tired jumbling my words around. Y'all have a great day. Peace.